Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading for July. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. My name is Michelle. Let's get started. From the Faerytale Oracle, you drew the card of Cinderella. Beautiful card of magic. Of course, we all know the story of Cinderella going to the ball and spending some time there, some time in the magical atmosphere, but then having to go back to the mundane once midnight rolled around. So there is a feeling here of switching between worlds, the mundane and the magical. So I get for you, Pisces, that there's been a time of difficulty, just like Cinderella, where she was in a time of cruelty, abuse by her wicked, evil stepsisters and all of that horrible thing that she went through. But I get that's changing. There'll soon be a knock at the door, just like there was a knock at the door for Cinderella. And it's destined. I feel like there's this energy of destiny around this. You know, after having seen a different life, a different way of living, whatever that means to you, nothing can take that experience away from you. There is a time for glamour, for mystique, for great magic, but there's also time to return to the mundane. But after having experienced that magical time, there's hope. Because this is not the end of the story for this girl who spent her time in the ashes of the fireplace, in the cold. There'll soon be a knock at the door for you, as there was for her, and proof that there will be time to step out of the shadows, away from the cruelty or from the struggle, and become the central point in a life that is better than you've dreamed of. And no matter how many people, Pisces, attempt to oust you, no one can take your place, for this is fate, and this is destined. So beautiful energy around Cinderella there. For the energy of the person that you're dealing with here in July, we have the card of forgiveness from the wisdom of Avalon. So it seems like you're forgiving or they are forgiving you, perhaps you're forgiving each other. Drawing this marker says that you must now search your heart for any unresolved resentment, anger or disagreements between you and another. If there's still hurt or anger about another's behaviour, or if there are circumstances in life that you resent, this is a time when it's crucial to release that negative energy. Resisting this will only impede growth and draw more unwanted experiences to you. Resentment and anger are emotions that bind, that hook you to events that cause suffering, keeping them alive inside you, draining you of your life force. Nothing good comes from hate, anger, or resentment. Peace can only come through forgiveness when you release all that binds you to negativity. Look at the world and see how the lack of forgiveness feeds the turmoil and suffering around you. Forgiveness is the key to freedom and peace, and it starts with you. So I feel that's the energy around the other person that may need to forgive you, but of course this can be vice versa, so bear that in mind. The reason why I feel that it's more about them forgiving you is because above you we have the card of Burdock from the Hedgewitch Botanical Oracle, and this speaks of the need for tenacity. Now Burdock is a funny old plant. It's temperate to most regions of the old world, and it has these burrs on it, these burrs that kind of cling to things. So that's why it's given the energy of tenacity. They cling stubbornly to anything they can, and it's also because this plant often thrives in very difficult terrain. So for you, it's about getting through struggles, getting through the dark times, being tenacious, not giving up, being very determined here to get through, to push through and not give up. Some situations require acceptance and letting go, but Pisces, there are also times when you have to keep holding on, when persistence, determination and perseverance are qualities that will eventually bring the greatest reward. The journey is not easy, as you know. Sometimes you may feel overwhelmed, underappreciated, unseen, but take these difficult moments one step at a time and cling, just like the burdock burrs, to the things that you know to be true and valuable, and eventually there will be a return to prosperous times. So we'll see where this one goes for you, Pisces. An energy of needing to be tenacious, to not give up. Okay, let's take a look. For your energy, I'll be using the Universal Waite deck. I've got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck there, which certainly speaks to success, victory after struggle. For the other person, I'll be using the After Tarot. I've got the Ten of Wands there. So whoever needs to be tenacious here, I feel that this is their energy. And what I'm going to be doing this month is I'm doing another giveaway. So I'm going to be offering a brand new boxed copy of the After Tarot. So if you're interested in winning a copy, please like this video and comment below. I will be picking a comment out of the most liked videos for July to win a copy of the After Tarot. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and if you're wondering about the June giveaway, I'll be announcing the winner on July 1st. Okay, that's the Gothic Tarot. Let's get started. I'm going to clear my energy here, Pisces, and we will focus in on what you've brought to this situation in the past. What has Pisces brought to this situation in the past? The Five of Wands in reverse. In that case, I feel like there has been a giving up, not willing to fight for something. And now that could be for a number of reasons, but I'm picking it up that the will was not there to make this, to keep fighting for something in the past. For me, it's not about peace. I don't feel it's about that. It's just that the will wasn't there to fight for the relationship, to fight to keep it going. Let's see what the other person has brought to this in the past. And remember, this can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Whatever side resonates with you the most, that's your message. Pisces, what has this other person brought to the situation in the past? The Nine of Swords in reverse. I want to get one more on that. What is the Nine of Swords in reverse? It's what the other person has brought. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I get giving up all around. I feel like you both gave up in the past. And the energy that I get here is that there was a situation around this other person, may have been a third party, in which there was guilt, shame involved. And I'm feeling like there is shame or guilt around this third party. I get an energy around this of not wanting to continue to put up a facade, a front. And I feel the energy around this is of them letting you know about this and you giving up on this as a result of finding out this information. Okay, let's take a look and see where you currently stand with this. Okay, we've got the Five of Cups. So you're looking back at the past here with some regret, Pisces. A lot of sadness, focused on the situation. It's sad that it went down this road. I don't feel that you're quite sure about this other person and what the motives were there. So for you, there's a lot of sadness about the situation. Let's take a look and see where the other person currently stands with this. Where does the other person currently stand with this, Pisces? We've got the Two of Pentacles. You know, they seem to be coping okay. I do feel that they've been struggling, but they're managing. Let's get another card on that. Where does the other person currently stand here, Pisces? Okay. That one's fallen on the floor. Let's take a look. And we have the King of Cups. So Pisces, I actually want to get one more on that as well. What is this Two of Pentacles as where the other person currently stands? Okay. And we also have the Emperor. You know, I get this as a choice between two people. Could be between, I'm picking it up as a water sign. Could be you, Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And we also have the Emperor. Now, I'm not picking that up as a sign. It could be an Aries, potentially, but I'm picking it up more as someone who is perhaps a little bit older, more mature, a more responsible type of person, maybe even a father figure type. So I'm choosing between these two people. I've got them as two men, but they could be two women. This is a general reading. And you're looking back at the past here with some sadness. Let's take a look, Pisces, at where you hope to be with this in the future. Where does Pisces hope to be with this in the future? We've got the Eight of Wands. I want to get one more. Where does Pisces hope to be? And the Knight of Swords. So you're looking for some swift action here. You're looking for, I get this as travel, movement, and communication. So I do feel that you're looking to make a move quickly. I'm picking it up as communicating with this individual. Now let's take a look and see where they hope to be with this in the future. Where does this other person hope to stand with this in the future? They have the Ten of Wands, which I did pick up right at the beginning as meaning tenacity with this card of the burdock root. And I feel for them there is a lot of stress and struggle and trying to just kind of get through things. But I feel like they're not down, that they are continuing to work hard at this. There's a lot of determination to succeed around this other person. Let's see. What is this Ten of Wands as where the other person hopes to stand? And the Two of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, I feel like that you two have given up in the past, both of you. This other person, I feel, was doing something that was making them feel guilty or ashamed of their actions. And I feel that you both walked away. There was, I get it though as fairly peaceful. I mean, I get it as you, Pisces, saying to this person, but it could be the opposite way around. Something like, well, okay, you know, if you're not happy, I'm just going to walk away. Even though there's a lot of sadness about that. You didn't want it to happen, but it happened. Meanwhile, I feel like this person went towards a third party, possibly a water sign or someone with water in their chart. And they're deciding, making a decision here that they've got a couple of choices when it comes to interests. But I do feel that this person is focused on having a committed partnership, and they're very determined to achieve that with the right person. And I'm getting the energy around this of that is with you, Pisces. That's this King of Cups energy. Let's take a look and see how you are viewing this person. How is Pisces viewing this person? How is Pisces viewing this person? They have the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely travel involved here. So you may be at a distance. You may be living in, I get it as quite a distance. It may be different towns, different states. Could even be, I'm not picking up world travel here yet. And the King of Cups again. Yeah, I do feel that that is your energy, Pisces, wanting to come into this person, and you're willing to travel to see this person. Let's take a look and see how the other person is viewing you, Pisces. How is this other person viewing Pisces? We have Death in reverse. How's this other person viewing Pisces? And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that they haven't really moved on. I don't feel that they've forgotten about you, Pisces. They have not. The thing is, I get it as kind of a strange kind of ending between you two. And I don't feel that either one of you have really fully moved on from this but you've also not communicated. I feel like there's been either a block, an intentional block here, or perhaps you just drifted apart for a time, moved away from each other. But there's still the thoughts here. There's still memories, and I get that there's something of value here that this person sees in you, Pisces. Now let's take a look and see what your doubts and fears are regarding this situation. Doubts and fears here for Pisces in this situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Doubts and fears here for Pisces. And the Hermit. I get this as you wondering if this person is single or if they are still with a partner, if they are attached to anyone else. So you're trying to find out information, I feel here, Pisces. I get this as needing to see if this person is on their own or if they are still connected, because I don't feel, Pisces, you're the type of person who would go into someone who was partnered or who was having was living with someone, or there was some kind of connection here with a third party. I get that as you not wanting to interfere until such a time as this person is single, unattached, on their own. Let's see what the doubts and fears for the other person is. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like this other person has to walk away from something else. Maybe to be single. Let's take a look. What is the Eight of Cups here as the doubts and fears for the other person? And the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of hesitation about taking an action. Now, there may be a lack of courage, but I'm picking up that with this card of tenacity here, that it's only a matter of time until I get either this person does this themselves or there's some kind of event here, because I get this as like a destined thing between you two, where something happens with this person that is predestined. It's like the universe making something happen in their life in order for them to take that action. If they don't do it themselves, it would be better if they did it themselves. It would be easier than dealing with a tower moment or something like that. But at the moment they're fearful of moving away from something. One of these choices here, I feel, Pisces. Now let's have a look at your challenge. What is the challenge here for Pisces? Page of Wands in reverse. What is the challenge here for Pisces? And the Three of Swords. You know, I also feel that you may be partnered as well, Pisces. And that may be what this Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit is. You may fear going out on your own here. But I think that you need to, in order to get clear in your mind about where you want to go, what partner you want to be with. Maybe you just want to be alone for a while. It may be that you just want to be alone for a while, Pisces, and not have any partner. It could be that as well. You just want to spend some time focusing on yourself. You know, I see that as a good thing, but you are fearing it. The challenge here is breaking it off with someone else. Now, this could be someone who's quite immature, someone that is not on your page here. I have them as a younger individual, possibly a fire sign. Could be a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, or just someone who is acting quite immature. I feel the challenge here is to, you break this person's heart, but I feel that, I don't feel that you really want to be with that person. It's the wrong person for you, Pisces. Now, the challenge for the other person, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. What is the challenge for the other person? And the Six of Cups. There's a lot of confusion here, especially around, I get it as memories, attachment to past memories. Now, they're good memories. I don't see anything bad attached to that Six of Cups, but there needs to be more clear thinking as it relates to their thoughts. Their thoughts are not quite, I get scattered thoughts, chaotic kind of thought. I want to get one more card. Challenge for the other person. And the Page of Wands in reverse again. Okay. So you both have that as a challenge. So if we're not talking about a partner of yours here, Pisces, then it may just be some confusion on both of your sides here about the next step. Making a fresh start, leaving the past completely behind. Yeah, I'm also picking that kind of energy up as well. Still some hesitation here that I'm picking up on both sides, even though I get the sense more from you that you are more of someone who, once they decide to take an action, will do it. This other person, though, I get as a little bit more of a flakier kind of energy, and needing to work up the courage here to do it. Now, the thing that I get around them, though, is if they maintain this tenacity, this determination, even through difficult times, then eventually it will pay off. But I get at the moment, though, the thoughts are not clear, especially from this other person, Pisces, about whether whether they should return to the past or whether they should just take a completely new, fresh start. So let's take a look at the outcome here before we go to part 2, Pisces. I've got the Fool at the bottom of the deck for you. You know, it's very clear energy around you of wanting to take a risk, to take this leap of faith, to step out there and see what happens. But for you, I get an essence of, I like the energy around you. I feel it's really, really good energy. And if there's something that this person has done, which I feel that they have in the past, there's some shame and guilt around them in the past, there's forgiveness. I do feel that that's happening. So let's have a look at the outcome before we go to part 2. If you're interested in the extended version, if this is resonating, the link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on the Vimeo channel. So that's the first link in the box there if you would like to view the extended. Lots to talk about in the extended here, but let's have a look first at what we will be talking about We'll firstly take a look at the outcome here for you, Pisces, in this situation. What is the outcome for Pisces in this situation? What is the outcome here? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What is the outcome here for Pisces? Strength in reverse. And we'll get one more. What is the outcome here for Pisces? And Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. I want to get the outcome for the other person, and then I'll talk about that for a moment. Let's see what the outcome is for the other person here. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. And one more. What is the outcome for the other person? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. For the other person, it's fairly clear. I do feel that they actually, originally I thought that you were the one that was going to be able to make a move first, but I actually feel the other person is going to free themselves from something before you, and they're going to. There's that determination again with the Chariot, and I feel like they really are looking to have a clean slate here. So freeing themselves up, which is good for you, but the bad news that I see for you, Pisces, is that there is someone around you, and I did pick it up as a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now they are negatively aspected. Now you could be in a commitment to this person, you could be married to them, or in a long-term partnership. And this person is being, I feel, a difficult person. There is, I feel, for you, this person is I get it as domineering. I get it as someone who you feel like you can't get away from. Now, it could be because you're fearing a loss of money, if we're talking about a divorce or something like that. But we'll see where that goes in part two. But I do feel that you have an attachment to someone here that you'd like to move away from, Pisces, but I get that there's something holding you back. Now the other person is going to free themselves from something that they are in here, and they're going to be free, but I get that for you, that it's going to take some effort here, and this is what we're talking about with tenacity, to get over some obstacles with this person here, who I feel is being quite difficult, or has the potential to be quite difficult. So we'll see where this goes in part two. Hope that you join me there, Pisces. The link is below in the descriptions box. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is also in the box below. Don't forget about the giveaway for the After Tarot. If you would like to win a copy, you can like this video and comment below. And if you are the lucky winner, I will let you know at the end of July. So wishing you all the best with this, Pisces. I'll see you in part two, or I'll see you soon. Bye for now.